One of the things about Trump voters that I find very interesting is that Trump voters are not necessarily Republican voters.
So obviously you like Trump. Why is that, Virginia?
Well, I've never voted for the party. I've always voted for the man, and he is the man.
Now, you understand now? I got to stop it right there. I got to stop it right there because that's something I've never, ever heard a person on MSNBC say. I've never heard them say, I've never voted for the Democrats, I voted for the person. I never hear them say that. This is what I've been trying to tell people. Democrats are totally opposite. They'll vote for a shitty Democrat just to stay loyal to a party. That shit's crazy to me. Let's play that one more time and we'll let it run. I find it hilarious, man.
So obviously you like Trump. Why is that, Virginia?
Well, I've never voted for the party. I've always voted for the man, and he is the man. Yeah. So, but I've always felt that my number one priority was that I wanted to feel safe in my country. And so I vote for whoever's going to protect us from foreign and domestic terrorists. And I think Trump is a number one person that will do that. Social Security, health care and all that is secondary. But if we can't go to church, if we can't go to school where we want to go to without being harassed, something's wrong with that.
Right.
And Trump will fix that for us.
Right.
So go Trump.
Okay. Now, folks, I didn't say she wasn't crazy. And I didn't say she wasn't an elitist piece of garbage. Because she most definitely is crazy and an elitist piece of garbage. What motherfucker says, healthcare don't matter? She looks like she's 70 years old talking about healthcare don't matter. I bet you your knees and your high blood pressure don't say that. 70 years old talking about healthcare don't matter. Be dead in a month. Then she gonna say, Social Security don't matter? That sounds like somebody who's a new widow who got some checks stacked up. See how elitist some people are? How the hell could you say that? And then say, but we gotta feel safe to go to our church and not be harassed. I thought she was gonna say some shit like, from terrorists or somebody trying to blow up the church, something like that, like a shooter or something. She's talking about being harassed at church. Who the hell is going to churches harassing parishioners? I didn't say she was smart. I didn't say she wasn't an elitist. And I didn't say she won a net burger. She could be all those things. But my point is, there are some people, she's an example, there's some people that are voting for Trump that are not necessarily Republicans, who don't rock with the Republican Party. And they will sit their asses home and just be like, okay, I don't like this guy. And I find the opposite with the Democratic Party. Case in point, listen to Robert De Niro. And look, guys, no one is more fucking annoying. No one is more annoying to me when it comes to his criticism of Donald Trump than Robert De Niro. Most of the time, it's no substance at all in it. He just drops a bunch of F-bombs, threatens to fight Trump. Robert De Niro's 70-something, Trump said, they don't need to be fighting. It's just stupid shit. Stuff that black people would never be able to say about Obama. Like, can you imagine me coming on here and be like, man, Obama, blah, 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 Obama, fuck Obama. Obama's, hey, kiss my ass, Obama. I'll beat him up. I like to beat him up. Like, who gets to do that? De Niro doesn't even recognize the white privilege he has to threaten the president to fight him. And it doesn't look like he loses any fans. He doesn't lose shit. He's old and he's rich and he's a star. So he can threaten to fight the president. A president. Think about that. That's how fucked up it is in America. See, when people say stuff like, Tim, there ain't no racism, you're just lying, or institutional racism, motherfucker, Robert De Niro, every time he's on camera, you say the word Trump. You can say the word hump, and he'll think you meant Trump and start cursing. You can say lump. Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me? I'll beat him up. I'll cuss him. I'll push him in his neck. I'll put little. No. How many lumps of sugar do you want? Bobby, how many lumps of sugar, sir? Because he's just crazy. He is the epitome. People say, what's it, Trump disorder, Trump derangement syndrome. They say it's not real. Robert De Niro got that shit. Robert De Niro is Trump derangement syndrome on steroids. He is that guy. All right, now here goes. But that's why this clip is going to mess your head up, because you ain't going to believe the way De Niro sounds now about Biden. Check this out. Real talk.
To President Biden.
Keep up the fight, keep at him, go at him hard.
Do you think Joe Biden's the right guy?
We don't have a choice, and I think he is the right guy.
Listen to that shit. Does that sound like a glowing endorsement? Do you think Biden's the right guy? We don't have a choice. Do you hear what I'm saying? You get my point? Does that give you an idea what I'm talking about? Do you think Biden's the right guy? Not yeah. Not hell yeah. Not yeah. It's I'm gonna skip that. We don't have a choice. We don't have a choice. No, motherfucker. We do. You don't have a choice. We got a choice. Cordell West, Jill Stein, RFK, the couch. 45% of Americans sit their ass on the couch every election. It don't make you special, but it don't make you alone either. It don't make you alone, man. It don't make you alone. Now all of a sudden that border, those holes in the border make sense. Now, okay. I'm pissing people off now just to do it. I don't care, man. I don't care. You get pissed off? You pissed off? You want to fight? We'll do something about it. All right, let's let De Niro keep on digging his grave. He's not going to get invited to any of the Hollywood parties. He's not going to be able to get his next movie done. Watch this shit. Listen to him. He gives less than a glowing endorsement to his man Biden. Real talk.
He's a good guy. He's trying to do the right thing.
Do you think Joe Biden's the right guy?
We don't have a choice, and I think he is the right guy. He's a good guy. He's trying to do the right thing, and we don't have a choice. And I say that in a very positive, good way.
He says, we don't have a choice. We don't have a choice. He's a good guy, and he's trying to do the right thing. And we don't have a choice. And I mean that in a positive, good way. We don't have a choice. I'm sorry, that's not a positive, good way. Yeah, man. Yeah. Hey guys, you ever long time ago. You ever dated someone and or you've been on a double date or something, and you had to be with somebody you didn't like too much, and like, you guys out for the evening? You be like, we didn't have a choice. But I mean that in a good way. I like not doing shit. I like doing stuff I don't want to do. I like doing things I'm not excited about. This is amazing. De Niro needs better acting. He needs to take acting classes before he do his interviews. Evidently, the check didn't come on time yet. His promotional check from the DNC, that shit bounced because De Niro does not sound like the De Niro that cussed out Trump every time his name is mentioned. Let me let him finish up, man. He's hilarious to me. He really is.
Then what would be your message to President Biden?
Keep up the fight, keep at him, go at him hard, and every chance you get, go at him. Go at him, because people, they take notice of that stuff. And he's not afraid, but he's doing what he should do. He knows that. That's the only way. I use figuratively when I say punch him in the face. Go at him. A bully, you punch in the face. The trouble with Trump is he's not just a bully. He's a stupid bully.
I don't know, man. I think Bobby, he's missed a step. Yeah, I think him and Al, because him and Al Pacino, they both wanted to see how old they could be and still have new wives and new kids. So they both got like 30-something-year-old wives who just had babies. He looks like he's been changing diapers. And he's like, I can't do this shit no more. What am I doing? I was crazy. I must be tripping. Why did I do this? I don't know why I try to do this again. And his wife sitting over there like, you know why you trying to do this again, Bobby. Where's the keys? Where's the driver? Get the driver to drive me to the Louis store. I got some more shit to pick up. Pop. But real talk, man, De Niro does not sound impressed with Biden. And that's the whole point I'm trying to make here. You know, for all the nonsense, all the gaslighting that they do, I don't even like Biden. And it's about more than that. It's about more. It's not even about Biden. It's not about Biden. Guys, listen to me. It is not about Biden for them. It's about the Democratic Party elite in the business, the networking, the job opportunities. I'm sure being on the right side of the Democratic Party helps your business, helps you, particularly at a level with Robert De Niro, or it can hurt you, right? Because these people, they cannot really have faith in Biden. Did De Niro look like a man who had faith in Biden? He's like, go after him. It really matters. People pay attention to that. I mean, he's fighting. I mean, I know he's fighting. He's got to fight harder. Fight, ball your fists up, you fucking pump. Fucking him. What are you doing? What are you doing? You get in there, you don't even hit the guy, you don't even, what is this? Swinging like a grade school girl? What are you doing? Punch him, kick him. What are you doing? This guy, Biden, he sucks. That's what he wants to say. And it felt like he almost said the truth. I don't even like Biden. But I got money riding on this. I got money on this, okay? That's what it is. What bothers me are the people that have no money on this who are still riding for the dumbass Biden. And they're not asking asking. They're not even demanding anything of Biden. Yeah, like I can understand if you say, look, Biden gonna put some new schools. They gonna do this, they gonna do that. Instead, they listen to some dumb waterhead broad on TikTok or some moronic waterhead dude on YouTube doing like this. Joe Biden has built the infrastructure and he has put the thing in the thing and put electrical outlets on the road, and he has put a man on Jupiter. How did he put a man on Jupiter? He put computers. How he put broadband band-aids, broad internet access and rural community. They're just reading shit given to them to read. Just sellouts. This is what a campaign ad should look like. This is what would make sense. If D.L. Hughley, for instance, I proved last show, I provided evidence in the form of commentary and analysis, strong commentary and analysis, that D.L. Hughley is a plant. Because he is. Okay, he's a fucking plant. Okay? And it'd be okay if D.L. Hughley said, hey, man, hey, I don't even like this cat, Joe. Fuck him, you know? But what he's going to do is he's going to do this for the schools or for the jails and in private prisons. And I've been on his ass about that. You know what I'm saying? I've been on his ass to get this done for us. But fuck him. It's about what I want him to do for us. And he's going to do that. And if he doesn't do that, we get him out. Now, if you came at me like that, I would respect it. But they never come at us like that, do they? Instead, they look down at you. How could you not support Joe Biden? He allows you to have sex with your wife. How could you not support Joe Biden? He allows you to even have a husband. You peasants, woman. How dare you, black people, not support Joe Biden? If it wasn't for him, you'd be back in chains. The nerve of these ungrateful Negroes. That's how they talk to us. And for that type of talking down, They get one thing and one thing only from me. My black ass to kiss. To further prove my point, guys, because you think I'm tripping, I'm telling you, people are tired. They fed up. Here goes another clip. This clip shows you. It's short, but it just points out where the rest of the country is.
Economy, Trump leads. Immigration, Trump leads. Foreign conflicts, Trump leads. And even on preserving democracy, which has obviously been a focal point of the Joe Biden campaign, he only leads on this issue by 4 points. The economy, Trump leads. Immigration, Trump leads. Foreign conflicts, Trump leads. And even on preserving democracy, which has obviously been a focal point of the Joe Biden campaign, he only leads on this issue by 4 points.
How the hell are you down in all those categories? Economy, immigration, foreign conflicts. The only place he leads is preserving democracy and abortion. That's it. And look, and like this guy points out, preserving democracy has been something that they've been harping on.
The economy, Trump leads. Immigration, Trump leads. Foreign conflicts, Trump leads. And even on preserving democracy, which has obviously been a focal point of the Joe Biden campaign, he only leads on this issue by 4 points.
I'm trying to tell people it doesn't look good. It just doesn't look good for him. That's the way it is. He doesn't look good. And look, I still haven't heard Trump give us anything of substance. Yeah, him saying a couple words during a rally. Yeah, the African Americans. Oh, I love my African Americans. That's not exactly a policy. Okay? It's not a policy. I don't know what we're going to do with that. I don't know how that's going to make our community stronger. That's going to open up more business opportunities. I don't know how that's going to happen. But I haven't heard about Biden saying he's going to do this, to do something with marijuana, something with business grants. Okay, that's something to hear more about. And then Trump is going to counter, right? And that's the thing. You work them. You work them. You don't lay down for them. You don't get in one column and go, this is my guy, without them doing shit. No, that's not how this works. Who takes a job without asking, what's the pay? What are the benefits? Well, we're just better company. No, the better company is the company that's going to give me a better reason to vote for it, or a better reason for me to work there. It's going to give me more incentives, cherries on top, more vacation days, something. I'm not hearing nothing. So that's the thing. That's the problem I have with this whole thing. Meanwhile, what Biden's been doing, Biden's been handing out, what are these awards? Awards to old Democrats like Jim Clyburn, Nancy Pelosi, John Kerry. Was it Medal of Freeman? Polygamy? What kind of merit badges was he handing out to these sellouts and these liars and these warmongering creeps? What's he giving? I forget. But anyway, here goes Jim Clyburn thanking Joe Biden for his award. All right, here goes Clyburn.
I am very, very proud of. And as I said to President Biden, when he called me to tell me he was conferring this honor upon me, I just hope to live long enough to prove myself deserving of it.
That's it, the Medal of Freedom. That's what it is, the Medal of Freedom. So right after Joe Biden got off the phone with D.L. Hughley, consulting with his consultant, his Democratic strategist, D.L. Hughley, the Democratic strategist, political strategist for the Democratic Party, D.L. Hughley. I said it right. He then hung up the phone. Well, who we lying? He don't remember nobody's number. He had his secretary dial up Clyburn's punk ass, okay? And I told y'all before how I feel about Clyburn, and I told you why I feel that way about Clyburn. What, you missed it? Did you miss my reasons? Besides the pharmaceutical money. Let's see the pharmaceutical money, the reparations out. Let's leave all that out for a minute. We could bring it back, but I want you to understand what Clyburn did, because when I said it last time, someone said, Tim Black, I kind of missed what you were saying. Jim Clyburn is the kingmaker of South Carolina. You know why people call him that? Because whoever he endorses, that's the way that the Democrats vote. He's able to get a large amount of black people to turn out to vote his thumbs up or his thumbs down. The reason why that happened, as published in the online periodical newspaper called ProPublica, Jim Clyburn, he hooked up with the Republican state legislators because South Carolina is a very red state. He worked with Republicans to do redistricting. Redistricting is where you get to vote, what district your representative will come from. And he had all the areas of black people all funneled into his district. So no matter where you live, the majority of black people, all their district representative is Clyburn. It doesn't matter if they're proximity close to Clyburn's district or not. It looks like a crazy ass expressway of towns that are connected, and somehow they're connected to his district. And what he was able to do by doing that, he was able to say, okay, most 90% or 85% of the black people in South Carolina are in Clyburn's district. And since he's got all the money from all the endorsements from all the Democrats across the country that he works with, as majority whip as he was for so long, the most highest ranking, oldest member of Congress, black member of Congress, right? He's able to get a lot of donations. So it's really hard to go up against him because in politics, whoever has the most money, 90% of the time, they win. Whoever has the most money, 90% of the time, they win. This is why when you hear about somebody who beat someone with more money, it's a major story. That's why it's a major story, because that's how politics works. And that's another reason why politicians are so easily corrupted, because of the same fact, because of the way the system is. Whoever has the most money, most of the time, wins. So the other thing about Clyburn, when he did that redistricting, when he had all those black people put into his own district, he made it so if you're a black person and you don't fall within his district, you end up under some Republican as your representative. May not have your best interest at heart. Okay? You understand what I'm saying? Clyburn did that on purpose so he could be the kingmaker in South Carolina. That was a selfish act, and it demobilized, it de-incentivized, it handicapped other people from running within the other people who wanted to run as something other than Democrats within the state of South Carolina. You understand what I'm saying? So what Clyburn did is dirty, it's underhanded. He worked with Republicans, which is supposed to be his enemy, to disenfranchise all these black people. Do you think all these black people, you think they got a vote that they would be in Clyburn's district? No, he worked with Republicans to get this done. He almost, he won his election to Congress, obviously. He was about to lose his second time. His re-election. So that's when he went in. After that, he barely got reelected, and that's when he cut a deal with the Republicans. Because he saw the handwriting on the wall. And he had great ambitions. Now, you can call that shrewd. You can call that standing on business. I call it backstabbing. I call it gaslighting. Because he's one of the main people telling you how dirty the Republicans are. And what does he do? He goes to work with the Republicans against the very party that he say is such a great party in order to keep himself here nigga in charge. That's what he did. I got a problem with it. So it's not just pharmaceutical money. It's not just the cartoons, joke images I put out of Clyburn over the years. It's these facts. That's my problem with him. He will deny what I'm saying about ProPublica, what is published about him. You can Google it. But has he sued ProPublica? Has he sued the in-depth article about what I'm alleging? what I'm stating here from their research. He ain't sued them. Why hasn't he sued them? And why is D.L. Hughley retweeting the same guy that works for Clyburn articles about disinformation against black males and saying that black men are really not upset with the Democrats and Biden, that that's all myths and trolls. So anyway, we got this guy. That's what the Democrats are doing. They're pushing Joe Biden, and they still got Clyburn going on TV, and they're giving him awards for being the best liar to the black community out there. One of the best. Not the best. He one of the best. But even his work, even his spinning, even his, here's Joe, I know Joe, and Joe is great. I love Joe. That ain't working no more. That's not working. Not this time. Because contrary to what they're putting out, the Democratic Party is falling down and they can't get up. It parked its car and don't know which parking lot it was. That dog don't hunt. That plane won't fly. That horse won't run. That saw won't saw. That saw won't cut. That knife won't stab. That outlet is broke. It's just over. It's what it is. The elevator won't go higher. The door won't close. The ignition won't turn over. The needle scratched. The record scratched. It's over. I just wish people put half as much time they put into deciphering a Kendrick Lamar lyric against Drake as they're put into what's going on politically. But I know that. I know I'm wishing, because it's boring as hell to hear this stuff about politics. And it just gets you angry, I know. But if you got time to decipher what Kendrick Lamar meant in every bar of Euphoria, then you got time to understand how these Democrats are sticking you over. Stop just reading off of the cue cards written by the DNC like that means something for black people. Not reading back to me, infrastructure and lowest unemployment since the pandemic, biatch. Did he bring new jobs, or are these just jobs that we lost during the pandemic? Then the companies open back up, and then guess what? He counted them as a new job, dumb. He shut down all the businesses. And when he opened them back, he said, I got your jobs back. We got a bunch of paid TikTokers. And fucking YouTube was going, look at all the jobs he made. Oh, you mean he cut the job faucet off by shutting down businesses? 30% of black small businesses went out of business because of Joe Biden, and they have still not reopened. They're gone. And he's running on, look at all the great things I did for you for business. Look at all the jobs I gave you back. And it pisses me off. We got people that go, yes, look how great he did. Don't do any research, don't do any fact checking. We'll watch a line-ass Joy Reid. We'll watch a line-ass Rachel Maddow. We'll watch line-ass The View. The View. The fucking View. They'll watch The View and believe it. I don't know what it is, Johnson. I don't know what it is, man. I mean, I do know what it is. They trust the wrong people. They trust the millionaires to risk their millions to tell them the truth. Now would be a good time to go to jointimblack.com. That's not my major story. My major story is coming up.